taking PV, for instance, a lot of PV installers are offering energy storage as an adjunct to the sale they may offer, whether it's to a domestic or a commercial organisation. And often they're saying, oh, well, this is great, you've now got storage, you can keep power and reuse it later in the day. So, I mean, that's the first key benefit. But for some of these businesses, they may not have a need to use that power later in the day. So I think that's the first fundamental, is to actually understand when power's been taken and put into a battery and when it's been delivered. The other thing, and a very common sort of attribute of a storage system, is whether it'll provide power in the event of a power cut. The floods that have just happened recently, that would have been a very significant issue for a lot of people with these storage systems, yet an awful lot of them just simply don't have that capability, and they may not need to have that capability, but I think customers need to be very aware what they're buying, because as soon as they hear that word storage, it conjures up all sorts of benefits which maybe the system will deliver, maybe it won't. And I think what we need to develop is a common language, both within the sort of technical side of standards writing and the installers, but also so the customers know what they're asking for, and installers and them are having a common discussion so they understand what they're buying and the installers understand what they're selling. I think the challenge is to make them aware of all of the different opportunities and be able to present them all together in a single package that they can understand. The problem is with a lot of technologies, I mean, taking storage for instance, sometimes it's quite a complicated concept to get across to businesses or homeowners. It's often sold as part of another system. It may be sold as part of a PV package, but a lot of the benefits are actually quite complicated for installers or designers to understand, let alone end customers. And I think there's an awful lot of work to do to try and educate people and ensure that they understand it in the whole, and how all the individual parts which will be sold and installed together will work together, and making sure that they do work together and not fighting against each other, and actually are sensible and appropriate for the application. It's a very joined up industry. We might be talking solar one week and storage the next, or we may well be talking biomass boilers the week after that. I mean, most businesses are looking at all of the technologies in a whole, and I think having it all in one place, whether it's at a show or one sort of portal, it just makes our life a lot easier, I think.